Tell us about the worst character death you've ever had.
I don't really have many good ones. The only one I can think of off the top of my head was the time Garbu blew my head off by accident.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got one. That time it was actually a live stream and Mr. V was DMing and it was a kobold there, and at the back of the lair there was a dragon and I was playing a druid and the room filled with lava. So where was there for me to go? So
roll for circumference.
Yeah, I go for circumference, and I'm pretty sure I did survive. I did get in, but I got crushed on the way back out.
Oh, that's sphincter.
Yeah, and like also it was kind of, if I can find the live stream, it was about 10 months ago maybe. It was about then. It was a while back we did that, but that's the only one that springs to mind. But like I was the only one left, like guys, and like come on, like don't judge me that harshly, okay?
Campaign is ending prematurely because of real life stuff. Decided to do one final session. It starts with the entire party instantly getting rockfalled in an ambush. That's not the bullshit. God of Death shows up and gives us an offer. We all fight each other in his personal arena, and the winner gets to reincarnate into a new life. Arena is a huge outdoor area full of hazards that change every few rounds. My character winds up a ways away from the others, takes some scratch damage from spikes and the ranger's companion, but nothing. Misjudged the distance required to cross an inlet. End my turn standing on a rock in the middle of the water. Bard player says, "Hey, wouldn't it be funny if one of those sharks jumped right out now?" DM agrees. It happens. The shark crits. DM says my character gets knocked into the water. In the span of a single round, my 18-con full-plated marshal goes from over 80% hit points to making death saves, without any of the other players landing a single attack on me. Get torn to shreds by the sharks soon after. It's been 6 years and I'm still a little bit mad about it. Oh well, it's not like I was ever going to play the character.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, bullshit.
Kind of funny, not gonna lie.
It is a bit funny. Yeah, bullshit, but again, at the same time, it's not like it was ended anyway, so...
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, if I be honest with you. It is, but it is kind of bullshit.
The party tries to ambush Dry underground. Orc decide to ambush our ambush. Fighting orcs when Dry arrive. Party caught in crossfire near TPK. Last two survivors fight to an exit tunnel. No light, no dark vision, but we know the way. We just came through here before combat. Run face first into gelatinous cube. One character dies, pushing the other one free. Second character barely escapes with 1 HP. Whole table rooting for them to escape and resurrect/avenge them. Second character runs into second gelatinous cube. TPK complete. Game in.
What did your DM have against you? What did you do?
Why did he keep dropping jelly?
Wait, what did he do to earn his laugh?
I know.
Okay, first of all, I wouldn't recommend trying to ambush the guy if you don't even have dark vision.
Oh yeah.
That's just going to be a bad idea.
It's a go-to thing that you need.
Yeah,
going.
I'm going to assume it's in the Underdark.
Oh yeah.
Let's just assume that.
It's Dry. So at least one of you, guys.
Come on.
At least one of you.
There was a lot of flawed logic in this, and I believe there's more going on that we're just not being told about, that I'm sure the DM has a lot of issues with.
Make Warforged with the caveat that he was just recently awoken. DM gives me an item that can suck the soul from creatures. Start sucking souls from critters at first.
What do you call him again? That's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. The robot Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. Doing this all because I plan to quit playing and want the DM to have a neat Betrayal bad guy. Betrayal happens. DM's fucktoy, who was playing a homebrew slime mage, throws a boulder at my character who dies instantly. I did not play with that group for a very long time after hearing that. Well, you were going to leave anyway. So.
I know, you were going to leave. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Pretty much. I don't know, it's very hard to pull off the Betrayal character and not just get ganked by the rest of the party. You need to have a lot of plans involved. It requires a lot of outmaneuvering, and the DM needs to be 100% on board with your idea before you even try it. Otherwise, you will just turn around and just get ganked.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's no other word to describe it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're just going to get tapped on again and again and again.
Nope. Right, you slimy human maggots. We has been working hard at Neckbeardia to get the bestest little people that monies can buy. We got all the boys here. We got the boys. the lizard boys, vampire boys, all the boys over at Neckbeardia. Oh, we also got some pretty girls too. But I can't really make out which one's the boys and which one's the girls sometimes. But anyway, I need more monies to get more daggers, so get on over and order some now, you filthy pigs. Every video that we post, we're going to be giving away all of our homebrew content to one lucky winner. Every video. All you have to do to be in with a chance to win is to be subscribed, leave a comment, and like this video. And today's lucky winner is this guy. Well done! Well done! To claim your prize, just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the video. Chemical explosion due to a random earthquake that happened. Even though I said I'm staying away from the chemical, I only got to make one action that entire character's life.
I mean, how do you just avoid a chemical explosion with an earthquake, though?
Yeah.
It's an earthquake. It's like, no, but I stood out of the way.
Yeah.
I know, guys, you don't listen
I stood in a doorway. Yeah. I'm fine.
Yeah, like, remember them old videos from like the 1950s? What
get under a desk.
Get under a desk. If a nuke happens, just get under a desk. Trust me, guys, you'll be completely fine.
Or get in your bathtub and put a mattress over you.
Yeah.
If the tornado rips through your house, you'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. You've only got, 5% chance of living, but, don't worry about that. Like, that's details, okay?
DM bitching how we're not taking any plot hooks after describing how dangerous this module is. The first plot hook I ended up dying 1 minute later because I described myself taking out a holy cross to scare away the vampire. The DM wanted to hear me say, I used the action turn undead. DM threw pirate 4 levels higher than us, then encouraged me to roleplay out my character, which got me killed. Then went on to say if I even survived, I would die slowly on the boat, abandoned, as I didn't know how to drive boats.
Okay. Right.
I missed a session and the DM said that I did.
You did?
That I died because a god blew up an entire country I was in because another PC insulted said god, even though first session he said that gods have limited impact on the world and are not allowed to do that bullshit.
Look, the DM was having a really bad day, okay?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Rocks on head isn't enough. You're getting smited by gods, okay?
Died.
I am Zeus!
Died due to the DM letting another player play a half-dragon, not a dragonborn. A half-dragon and forcing PvP on it. Died due to the DM letting a player play a full dragon and killing me for fun. And because our alignments were different, then when I lucked and rolled to reincarnate as a high-level angel that gains extra attack bonuses against chaotic monsters, which the dragon was. The DM said that he is disabling PvP, so I couldn't get my revenge.
What
bullshit!
Right, okay, keep going, we'll talk about this at the end.
Died to a new guy casting random spells on the party, killing me and then leaving the game 5 minutes later to never show up again. The DM refused to
Is this guy just the guy that gets bullied in the group?
Yes.
You know that one group of friends, the group of friends, there's always that one fella that just gets
relentlessly bullied. Died due to somebody using a wishing ring, wishing everyone in the room but himself is dead, because the whole party was in said room, instead of flinging said player to the future, which the book recommends, which the DM was also reading said book, he let that happen, and got the best ending ever. All the same DM, if you're reading this, you know who you are. Fuck you.
Honestly,
look, it's kind of on this guy for staying that long. You're literally getting bullied by that. Just leave.
The thing is, I feel like, okay, at the start it's like, okay, maybe it's the player's problem. Maybe the player's just doing really stupid, because this is what happens an awful lot of time. DMs do let players away with some really stupid stuff that they probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
I can speak from... I can speak from experience. I know how to be like, mom.
You know how to charm a DM.
Yeah, exactly.
To let them do it.
Yeah, exactly. If you can get away with that charm.
Well, whenever I say charm, Mr. V,
well, no, Mr. V, I think, is a lot more strict. I think he's very fair across the board.
Yeah, but tail jumping and go, look, he's just doing it for an easy life at this point.
Yeah, he is. Mittens would be the only one, or the table would be the only one that's like, James, you're not getting away with this, okay? I'm telling you no. I'm telling you. I know people don't really say no to you very often, but I'm telling you no.
So anytime I'm walking by the room and I can hear James speak, all I hear is Teal go, okay.
It's a very defeated tone. Yes. I'm not that bad, but yeah, look, so sometimes I do feel like there is a bit of a mix going on. Sometimes players do chance their arm, and sometimes DMs do let them away with stuff that they probably shouldn't be allowed to away with, and that's kind of what I felt like. It's like maybe this DM's just being a bit more strict, but the further you go into it, the more and more it's like, you're just getting straight bullied.
Just leave, my guy.
Yeah, there's more going on here, and again, I need more information to really work this all out. What do you guys think?
Exploring spooky village. Bunch of evil demon birds attack us. Start fighting birds. Old lady comes out of a shack. Leave right now or else! Jokingly quip that she didn't even ask politely. She throws some spell that does enough damage to kill everyone in the party combined, but it just hits my character. Instantly dead. Well past -10, -20, etc. DM is surprised for some reason. Did you think she was joking? She told you to leave. Everyone else starts laughing about it. They think I'm just kind of pretend angry. I'm real angry, but kind of keeping my shit in check. GM contrives some revive for me. I should have stopped playing. Not even the first time he's done shit like that. Wasn't the last time well, they did tell you to leave, and you're like,
well, you know, I would be appreciative of like a bit more of a warning.
Yeah,
a wee bit more
of a warning, because like it's an old lady. Get on my land.
To be fair, so we've been playing a lot of Morkborg recently, and I was playing a heretical priest recently, and I did roll for one of my magic spells to be the death spell, which is unironically hyper broken, but really fun. It's pretty much like an AoE spell of literal fucking death. It's literally this death spell. That's what it is, and it just kills everything. So you just kind of walk into any room and you cast it, and if you cast it, pretty much everyone else is dying. Some guy decided to follow me. I was like, right, stay back here 1 wee minute, man. And he just decided to keep following us. I was like man, I'm about to go. And like, my forehead starts fizzling. I've got like I've got the spell tattooed on my forehead, and it starts like fizzling and cracking. I was like, go away. Like, you know,
no, I want to see you.
No, I just want to see. It's like, no, stop. I kind of felt bad because the guy was like really new and he hadn't played before, but I did turn around and say to them, so look, guys, don't judge me that much. I did say, and I did shove him, you know.
Died 1v1ing the minor antagonist. Died because PC's life was bound to another character who decided to be a hero. Died by rolling 1 on an arcane check against sentient crime. Died fighting against weird fey monsters because PC got knocked prone in shallow water and couldn't cast shield. Died because PC's daddy decided to nuke the big bad evil guy and forgot to warn said character about it. All in one character, by the way.
Look, you know.
Some unlucky playing rogue trader for the first time. Ask for some help with character creation. GM enters call and responds to all my questions by meowing.
What do you mean, like a cat?
Meow.
Meow. Oh, like I can't be the only one. Every one of you guys, I'm sure, has came across, especially if you're our age group. I don't know what it's like for ones that are younger. That LOL totally random girl that used to meow.
Yeah.
That went through a cat phase.
Yeah. And they like lick their hands and underneath.
Do you guys remember them?
And they always wore, you know, those scarves, but it was like a hood, and then it had like...
Oh, yes, yes. Yep. Yeah, I'm sure I can't be the only one that remembered these girls, and I don't know what are they doing these days? What happened to them?
I don't know.
I hope they're happy.
I hope they're happy.
I hope they've grown out of it.
Realises his game is going to be shit, but continues anyway out of morbid curiosity. Little did I realise just how shit it was going to be. Game starts with us boarding a derelict space station. It reeks of shit. Orc shit, apparently. The walls and ground is smeared with it, even the ceiling somehow. Get separated from the group due to an arbitrary rule. Run into orcs in a cafeteria. GM doesn't know how the rules work, but tells me to roll an agility check, not to slip.
Oh my god, okay.
I feel the roll, slip on the shit and hit my head, knocked unconscious. Orc eats me. For my first introduction to 40k, it sure was something. Apparently the game survived for 2 more sessions somehow. It had a recurring tech priest NPC that stole equipment from the party without needing to roll, phased through walls and would only sell their own equipment back in exchange for toasters.
That's actually kind of like that, if I'm being honest with you.
It was also completely immoral. Immortal, sorry.
Yeah, well, technically should be. They're more mechanical.
Our rogue trader was some sort of child/teenager, and the party ran into an Eldar who would only spare them from death if she got to marry them. I can't remember anything else.
Look, you will marry the Eldar waifu. You will take the Eldar waifu. Look, the guy's meowing. There's more going on. Why was that a thing? How did that, like...
Meow, meow.
Oh, well, all of them girls went through a weird phase of it, though.
Yeah.
And I can't be the only one that remembers them.
No, because it was real.
It all happened...
It wasn't a fever dream, even though it feels like it was a fever dream.
It all happened between the years of 2006, I'm going to say, to 2010-11.
No.
Why?
It wasn't that long. Like 2006 to like 2008.
Do you think it was about that time period that happened?
Yeah.
That became popular before people started calling it as Giga Cringe that it is?
Yeah, because I was still rocking about in black shirts and a tie trying to be Billy Joe from Green Day.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
It could be a lot worse.
I could be meowing.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it today.
Yeah.
I've got a few, I'm okay with characters. I think it's important to have it. I think you need to have it. Otherwise, you're not playing a game anymore, are you? And I've had tons of... This is one I was thinking about it. I've never actually had a character die in a campaign, bar at the very end.
Yeah.
I've never had a character death.
One-shots and stuff.
I've had tons of characters die in one-shots.
Campaign.
But I've never had one in campaigns. I don't know if that's because maybe I'm okay with playing more difficult games in one-shots. Maybe I'm more okay with the idea of a character death.
I think because one-shots, it's called one-shot but for a reason. Like,
and
just go balls to the walls to it and see how it goes.
Yeah, and it also leans the way more towards you're able to experiment a lot more. Like, say, like, characters that you would never normally play. It's like, sure, it's only the one session. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, or a campaign, you want that longevity.
Yeah, you want to be playing something that you're going to enjoy every week.
Yeah.
And, okay, for instance, for me, I like druids. I think they're interesting, but I don't know if I could play a campaign playing a druid. Even though they're really solid class, they've got really...
I definitely couldn't play a campaign playing, like, a magic class, because I would come to... I would be that guy. I would come to every session and be like, right, what spells do I have again?
To be fair, I've chanced me on quite a few times with magic spells, and it's like, well, what if we did... Would you let me do this with this magic spell? I know it doesn't specifically state it, but could it be worked in that way? And they're like, no, those is good. And I'm sorry, James. Like, go on. You want to. But do you guys get it? Have you guys ever had, like, really ridiculous character deaths? I feel like none of these were, like... Well, there was actually quite a few that were, like, over the top ridiculous deaths.
Yeah.
Like, really, the only time I would consider genuine bullshit is Locke's fallen head. Like, if the DM completely takes any and all choice or interaction from you, then I'm going to call that bullshit. But the vast majority of the time, get good.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe, as I said, like that, like, yesterday...
Or just leave, because you're getting bullied.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, yesterday's video, I couldn't help but feel like it got to the point where every story we were reading, it's like, did you try and talk to the DM about this? Did you try and interact? And that's kind of what I feel like. I'm getting more and more on the side of DMs than I am players. And don't get me wrong, like, it's a give and take relationship. But I do feel like the core DMs do put a lot more work in. So therefore... I feel like I should side with them more often, even though they can be very much at fault. I don't know. What do you guys think? I really want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, let us know down below. And while you're down there, check out the links to the website, to the models. Guys. Really helps us out. We've
got a ton of new stuff in, by the way.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's going to be up for sale by the time this video goes live, but it'll definitely be up for sale.
But keep an eye out, because it will be soon.
Yeah.
And hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a video. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Meow.